Well, welcome back to 8th grader science with Mr. Krieger doing distance learning. So today I'm going to give you guys a little tutorial on using some of the lessons and resources that we'll be using during our distance learning. So what I want to do first is I want to go to our classroom. And in the classwork section we have the Unit 3 Earth Science Quarter 4, in which there will be assignments that will appear as we move along, and the science notebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by opening the science notebook. And as we look down here, the science notebook is something you will be keeping over the course of this quarter and turning in at the end of the quarter, and I will periodically be checking in to see if you're keeping up on that. So down here there's 4 tabs. The first one here, this is the science journal that you will be working in. And then there is a video on how to use it. And then there is Canvas, which is a tool for drawing, and then a tutorial on using both Canvas and Google Draw. What I want to do now is actually open up the science notebook. You'll each have a copy of this. And in this, you'll be keeping track of your notes and work. So for instance, my example is, let's say on 316, we did seasons. You would then enter the answers to your questions in this space. The first assignment will be on 4-6, and that will be on Sun and Earth cycles. And we will have our questions and information here. So now once we have that open, let's return to our Google Classroom, and let's slide up here to this first assignment. And in this assignment on Sun and Earth cycles, there are 3 tabs here. The first one, this is the link for all your information that you'll be finding on the Sun, Earth, Moon cycles. It looks like this. Then here is the assignment itself. You'll notice that there are parts in blue and there's parts in black. The blue are the parts that you would more likely transfer over to your science notebook. This is the tab then you would go to for your information that I just opened. Now if we go back here, I also have a simulator, and this is a way for you to get a view of watching how these 3 objects interact with each other. I will give some more information on this, but this is more an opportunity for you to kind of see how they work together. Now back to here. And let's open up our notes. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some copying, pasting. So we're first going to highlight our title. We're going to copy. We're going to go to our science notebook, and you'll see there I've already entered that, but we'll just enter that in, and you'll see there's our title. We can reduce the size down to a manageable size. You can change the color if you want. You can change the font if you want. Now go back to the notes, grab those questions, copy, and paste. So now you have your questions. So for each question then you're going to have space next to it to enter your answers. So you'll go to your notes here, and we're going to read through this and there for the information, and then we will be entering the questions. So what is a revolution? I mean a rotation. A rotation is, and you add the rest. So you'll complete the questions here. Now you'll see that at the bottom here, this 10th question says, why do we have leap year days? It says on your own. That means that this question is not going to show up in the link, but you'll actually have to go and do a little internet searching to find those answers. Now when you finish with entering your information, there's no need to save or turn in. I will be able to come and check people's work periodically to see if they're completed it. And so then if we return here, this is how assignments are going to look. As we get into this, we'll be keeping track of it in our science notebook. And so that is how we're going to be moving information from the resources that we're assigned into our science notebook. I've also added a website, and in the website you'll find that you can access my Google Classroom from there. There's also some information on distance learning available to you here. So now that we have that, I think we'll need to get started in our adventure of distance learning. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or message me in Google Classroom, or use my Google Voice account, which is listed here in my website. I hope you guys are all doing well, and please let me know if there's anything I can help with as we move forward in this new journey.